What you're about to see is the moment Advocate Baloyi exposed the biggest weakness in the state's case. A 204 witness he never called to corroborate, an objection he couldn't defend, and a ruling that stripped him of every advantage he tried to claim. Baloyi's game to gamble with other people's lives exploded. Watch this. And then let's talk about the real truth behind this moment.
Gininda testified that they obtained the statement of Mr. Sfiso Zungu, and that he's the one who told them about the presence of Constable Zungu during the incident, and not the other way around. That is the first point. We'll try and find the relevant portion on the record. Secondly, counsel is in possession of a statement made in terms of Section 204 by this witness. If the state called this witness, it would have requested that the provisions of Section 204 be explained to the witness, but that hasn't happened as yet, my lord. We just wondered, as a matter of procedure, whether if a witness is called by the defense, whether those provisions should also not be explained to the witness.
But does the statement obviously show that it is made in terms of which section?
Section 204.
It's on the...
Yes, it's
on the statement. Remember, I don't have the statement.
Yes,
I haven't
it's on
seen
the statement itself.
So yes. It says statement in terms of Section 204.
Yes.
And then blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Let's hear you, Mr. Mnisi.
As it please the court, my lord. The first point relating to where the information came from about the case and involving the arrest of the accused that are before court here, my lord. The sequence is immaterial.
It's what?
From where we're standing, actually from where I am standing, because
it's immaterial.
That is my submission.
Yeah, no, I just want to hear you too.
Yes, okay. Because, and the reason why I'm saying this, the state investigates a case, whether they are using a particular sequence or not. I'm not privy to the methodologies that they are using in investigating a case. But all that is before court here is that there is a Constable Zungu who came to this court and gave out the information that we are busy with here. I am busy taking through this witness what Constable Zungu came and testified about being the events that happened on the 26th of October 2014. And the reason why Constable Zungu had to come to court here, come testify, it is because of the work or the investigation that was conducted by the investigating team in this case, who at one point came across Constable Zungu. I think the state is worried about the fact that I used the term stumbled. Let me say stumbled, stroke, came across a Constable Zungu who said, you know what, you probably might want this information that I have. And this is information that I have. He gave them that information. Subsequent to that information, what steps did the investigating team took for my leading of this witness here? That is immaterial. Whether they went to Mr. Zungu, the senior, or they went to somebody else, to me that is immaterial, because that is their own investigative prerogative as to whatever that they did. But all that I'm saying is the information that Constable Zungu came to testify about here at court is an information that came about as a result of the fact that the police came across him and he said, I've got this information that can assist you. That is all that I said. So the sequence on how that information is being obtained, it is neither here nor there. That will be my argument at the end of it all. Now, the second point about this witness having made a Section 204 statement, my lord, I don't know what is the state worried about there, whether he should have been warned or what. I'm in the same position as him. He's basically asking this court to come up with an answer to the objection that he's raising. He's basically saying to this court, my lord, this witness has made a Section 204 statement. I don't even know whether he made that statement. I don't even know whether that statement will be relevant in me leading that witness, my lord. But the state is saying to the court, my lord, this witness made a Section 204. And having made that Section 204, I don't know if the defense is allowed to lead him without having warned him of the provisions of Section 204. I've called a witness, my lord. The defense does not investigate on the basis that a witness is Section 204. No. The defense simply calls a witness that they would, which in their mind are saying that this witness will come and assist this court in the presentation of the defense case. Whether that is a Section 204 witness, or whether it is a Section 204 whatever witness. Now the question is, if this was a Section 204 witness, my lord, why did the state not call him? For them to come and complain thereafter that, but no, the defense cannot call this witness because he was our witness in terms of Section 204. Then they should have called him. They decided not to call him. And then you are saying, oh, that which we decided to throw away, I think it will be useful for us. Then we went to the trash place, we cleaned that witness with all the soaps and everything and say, now we are going to make you a human being. Come and testify, come and tell this court, what is it that you know about this incident? Then the state stands up and say, no, but we should have warned him. No, the defense does not call a witness on the basis that that witness is a Section 204. That's a prerogative of the state, my lord. But if they decide not to use him and discard him, we'll definitely pick him up from the trash place and come and bring him here to court to come and tell this court what is it that he knows about this case. So I find no reason for the state.
Yeah, but you guys are not addressing me in terms of the law. It's okay to talk and talk and talk and talk.
That is the state that must do that, man.
Mr. Baloyi, are you saying this witness is impeachable?
Well,
That's the legal language you must be addressing me on, not...
Yes, my lord, we're raising issues of procedure. There's Section 203 and Section 204, and that refers to the rights of a witness. And I think every witness needs to be apprised of such rights. It's not dependent on the witness. It's a question of procedure. Counsel has been asking a witness, for instance, whether Constable Zungu gave him a firearm, to keep it for him. I think this witness needs to know what his rights are as far as incriminating questions are concerned.
But since the Constitution overrode all these sections, even security sections, by saying that within 48 hours you should be charged, irrespective of whichever charge you are facing. But still, the Constitution says a person must be apprised of his rights. So that's all I'm saying to this witness.
And that's also all that we are asking.
Yeah, no, fine. Yes, Mr. Mnisi.
As it is the court, man.
Yes, sir.
I think the state is presupposing that there would be questions under cross-examination that the state would have to put to this witness that would basically incriminate this witness. We don't know if the state would actually do that, man. But we have called to this witness, I've called to this witness to come and testify about the events relating to the 26th of October 2014. Up to this point, he's saying That's a lie. We don't know whether we'll come to a point where he says, yeah, no, that one is not a lie.
Now he's entitled to answer any way if he wishes.
As it pleases the court, madam. And in fact,
I see, Mr. Mama, you want to say something? Hello? Am I correct when I say a witness can answer the question any old way he or she chooses?
He can answer in any way that he wants to answer.
Hello?
He can answer in any way that he wants to answer.
Yeah. They say there's freedom of speech. Mr. Mnisi started by saying there's freedom of speech in South Africa and freedom of what?
expression.
Expression.
Yes.
One day I will tell you why this judge was saying whatever he said in the past.
As it pleases the court, madam.
Yes, let's proceed then.
What we saw right there is not just a legal objection. It's a glimpse into Baloyi's deepest fear. His own witness, Gwabini, that he turned into thrash, will now expose the rot, so he tried to intimidate him with Section 204. If Baloyi had faith in this witness, he would have called him proudly. He would have let him stand, unprotected, and testify openly. But he didn't. Instead, he tried to use Section 204 like a safety net, not for justice, but to shield a witness who has too many contradictions to run free. And when Mnisi turned up the heat, Baloyi cracked first. Not the witness, not the defense. Baloyi. He rose with desperation, not confidence. He objected out of fear, not strategy. And when Judge Ratha delivered that ruling, saying the defense has every right to grill this witness, you could see the blow land. Because the truth is, Baloyi was never trying to protect the law. He was trying to protect a collapsing story. And the court didn't let him. Let me not leave you without highlighting Baloyi's weaknesses that expose serious fabrication of this case. First and foremost, there is no confidence in his own witness. A strong prosecution calls its key witness. Baloyi avoided it. He tried to hide behind Section 204, not to clarify, but to limit exposure. He panicked when real cross-examination began. If your witness is solid, you don't panic, you let them speak. Ratha's ruling exposed his strategy. You cannot throw a witness at the accused, and then cry when the accused fights back. He weakened the state's credibility. If you fear your witness, why should the court trust him? This moment didn't just bruise Baloyi, it bruised the state's entire narrative. And before I continue, family, I just want to say thank you. Every like, every comment, every subscriber, you are the reason we're growing. We are now on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and every step feels like a blessing. You've turned this channel into a community that values truth, justice, and fearless commentary. I appreciate your time, your energy, and your loyalty. Let's keep growing, keep questioning, and keep demanding honesty from the people in power. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Skybridge signing out. Until the next episode, goodbye.